Hola, welcome back to Grandma Goes Gringo.
Hi, Grandma Goes Gringo.
Hola, welcome to my YouTube channel, Grandma Goes Gringo. Hola, welcome back to Grandma Goes Gringo. I'm Grandma, aka Sharon, and today I'm on a day trip with my friend Anthony, and we are going to, we're starting here at La Yunta Restaurant, and it's just really cute here, in Shopper's Paradise or Hell, could be both. Anyway, so then we're going to have breakfast here, and then we're going to get on the bus and we're going to go to Santa Ana. And then we're going to Bartolome, and we're going to see a guitar artist from beginning to end, I believe, make a guitar. So I'm really excited about that. My brother Pete will love that. He makes guitars too. Anyway, I digress. Then we're heading off to... Where are we going, Anthony? After
Quingeo?
Quingeo?
Quingeo.
I'm sorry if I butchered that, but we both did, so it doesn't matter. We're good. And then we're going to have lunch there and then head back. And I hope you enjoy the video, and I will talk to you when it's over. Ciao for now.
We have another village called Sixi. It's 45 minutes away from here. It's the center of the weavers. But normally, we have some weavers. So this church also is called Santa Ana. So it takes like 30 years to build this church. And just with Mingas. Do you know Mingas?
No.
Mingas is a collective work. No? So just a collaboration with the people. That's the reason it takes like 30 years to build this church. But just was collaboration, never pay people to make. Most of the churches of Cuenca have done like this, in this way. It is like the cathedral in Cuenca. You know, the huge cathedral in Cuenca also was just collaborations. The church of Cuenca takes like 70 years to finish this church. And this one is just 30 years, because it's smaller. Yeah, it's just collaboration. Mingas. Mingas is a Quechua word. Mingas, collective work, right? So the altitude is the same altitude like Cuenca, 2,600 meters. It's not too cold. So Cuenca is a little colder because we are very close to the National Park Cajas. And the National Park is very cold. It's a little sometimes a little cold, but this little village here is warmer than Cuenca. No, we are not close to the National Park. Right? So you have a good view of Cuenca this way.
This is the view. I'm standing at the top of the steps in front of the chapel here at Santa Ana. Just giving you an idea of the view. This area is just beautiful. So our tour bus stopped halfway between Santa Ana, and our next stop will be seeing the Guitar Master, so that we could take pictures of this beautiful area.
Here is around 3,000 meters above sea level, 9,000 feet more or less. No? It's a little higher, it's a little cold. You know, the temperature of Ecuador always depends on the altitude. So now we are in 3,200 meters. It's like 10,000 feet more or less. That's the reason. So you will see you see this, the forest around there is the native forest. So it's very small trees that we have. Actually, we don't have trees in this part of the Andes. It's the reason that we brought the pine tree, eucalyptus, because here all the wood is very, very small wood. You know, that's the reason. Yeah. And then, so San Bartolo is just 15 minutes away from here. Not too far.
It's beautiful.
What is this valley called?
So this is a 60. So this 60. Yeah. So all these areas. So the 60 is a canton, no?
Yeah.
You know, so the provinces are divided by cantons, cantones, and each canton is divided by parroquias. Very small bit,
Right.
you know. So this one belongs to 60. 60 is there. Ya estamos a 15 minutos de San Bartolo. Sí, le estaba diciendo que
We have a visitor. Hola, perrito.
más o menos 3.200 metros.
Couple visitors. Oh my gosh.
Es un bosque nativo, ¿sí? Son bosques muy pequeños nativos, que por eso se introdujo el eucalipto, el lino para maderas, para protección. Lives on the streets, and the people feed on the streets, in the streets, yeah. But this mostly they're street dogs, son perros callejeros, no?
Does anybody come spay and neuter?
That's a good name for a band, actually.
What was it again?
Yeah, it's a good name for a band.
What did he say that I missed?
Oh,
What's
he
a
just said
good?
they were street dogs.
Street dogs.
Perros calleros.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Sounds
perfect.
like a
Carnicieros, comen poco. Poco. So if somebody wanted
They'd do better if they became vegetarian.
Yeah.
We have arrived in San Bartolome. The church is beautiful. We're in San Bartolome.
to walk over there.
Oh, can you see this dog on the roof? Just. Oh, baby. Hola, perrito.
As you can see, San Bartolome is not really much to see, much to do, sadly, but it's very famous because of the guitar, and it's one of the reasons why we are here. We're going to visit Homero Yaguari after we finish the visit to the town. We just need to walk 5 minutes in that direction, and we're going to be in his taller. But I always say I like these trips, these tours, because of the legends. One of the legends that I really find it very interesting, and by the way, always my granddad was used to tell me the legend, and it's something like I like here. When we were kids, we were used to sit by the fire in my granddad's farm, and he was used to sit there with a hot chocolate in his hand and tell all of the grandkids, we were 26, all the different histories. My granddad was used to travel quite a lot, and he was a storyteller. So most of the legends, he told me. Some other legends I read, and some other ones I made up in my head. Anyway, you will see. One of the legends in San Bartolome says that it was a very big lake on the top of that hill, beautiful lake. Around the lake and all in the mountains was a lot of plants, animals, fruit trees, vegetables. It was a very, very rich life. So all the people from this town were used to be fed and live out of that production. In the middle of the lake was copper pot with gold inside that was used to be floating around the lake and had a rock in one of the ends. So some people that were a bit more ambitious, if they were going and trying to catch the pot, usually the person died. Anyway, one day this clever guy thought, if I put fat in the lake, the fat will help the water to get a bit more, less liquid, and I will be able to catch the pot with gold. So he put a lot of fat on the lake, and all the water disappeared. Of course, all the plants, all the fruit trees, all the vegetables, all the animals disappeared. They were able to catch the pot with gold, but that gold didn't last long to be able to feed the whole town for long. And they didn't have any other way to produce and to make this town grow and have money or income for anything. So most of the people had to leave the town because they didn't have any resource to live in here. And of course everything went dry and everything went ugly. The other history says that it was a beautiful woman, tall blonde woman, that was used to walk around
Always a woman.
It's always a woman. It's very strange that he's tall and he's blonde here. You know? Yeah, it's very strange. But anyway, a tall blonde woman, maybe it's one of the women that my granddad saw in one of his trips. Anyway, a tall blonde woman was used to walk around the area around the town, but she was a ghost. So people were used to say that she was a ghost and she had a lot of gold, again the gold. And people were used to say that if you are good, if you die, she will take you. But if you are bad and you die, the devil will take you. But this lady was used to, you have to have me ready. Whistle, yeah. She was used to whistle, and her melody of the whistle was really nice. So people in here didn't have anything they could not work on the land, on the ground, because they had no water. So they decided to create an instrument to be able to play with the whistle of this, with a very nice melody whistle of this woman. So then they decided that they're going to start making guitars. And since then, it's a town that makes guitars. The brother has a different history about
Give us
that.
the real story. Yes. What stories are fun?
Actually, the real history now. No. Actually, so to make guitars here, it started like 100 years ago, more or less, right? One of the reasons is, actually, it's true that here this land is a little bit dry. When summer comes, you see there's no irrigation. Maybe the people have irrigation just in the bottom on the river because it's a valley. But in the surroundings here, when the summer comes, it's very, very dry. And then so a person from here, Uyaguari, this family, he used to have a guitar, used to play the guitar. But and then he started to see how was built the guitar. Also, he break the guitar, he opened all the pieces, and he said, no, so it's easy to make a guitar. It's a good, nice instrument. And he started to make for himself the guitars. And then the neighbors, their family, they start to make guitars also. And then, 100 years ago, they start to make guitars because there was one option to work here. Because normally the people used to farm, but when the summer comes, when it's very dry, because in each 20 years we have a big drought in all around these areas, and then so as the reason is people start to migrate, like the other town, and normally people used to go to Guayaquil, because in Guayaquil there are a lot of farms, cacao farms, sugarcane farms. And many of these people that belong to this town went to work in Guayaquil and also to the United States. So it's the reason the towns are abandoned. And the people that they stay here, they start to make guitars because they discovered that it was easy to make guitars. And the whole process is made by hand. Not a thing. It's the reason that it's very interesting to see how the people made the guitars here. Maybe to make a guitar it takes like 2 months. 3 months, because the whole process is made by hand. And with the local wood, it's capuli. Do you know the capuli tree? Actually, it's a kind of berry, The guitar is made with this wood because the sound is very good.
It's local?
Local tree. I will show you there.
But it's local wood?
Local wood. But normally also we import wood, is a pine tree to make guitars, But this is the real history.
You choose which one you like the most. Okay, guys.
Okay, so those guitar shears are already finished, right? You see? So he's going to show you the whole process. So because, you know, can you guess this? What do you think? It's painted or what? No. Okay.
No,
You
it's
see,
in
because
line.
some people believe that this is like painted or something, but no. The whole process is by hand. ¿Qué tiempo le toma hacer una de estas?
30 días.
30 días, un mes. It's 1 month to make this one, right? It's a long time, so.
Un ratito ya vuelvo a llamar. Ya le devuelvo la llamada.
Como yo canto San Juan. No, ¿esa vida?
A México, siempre se ve.
Cantando como yo canto San Juan, San Juan. Llorando como yo lloro mi soledad. Cantando como yo canto San Juan, San Juan. Llorando como yo lloro mi soledad. Pues, mi Juanita solita está, sentadita en la playa solita está. Pobrecita mi Juanita solita está, sentadita en la playa solita está. Right. Something like that. I don't play very good. But it is very all music, no? But I don't know if ¿Usted sabe tocar?
No.
¿No?
Mi hijo, sí. Bueno, muy bien. Bienvenidos a ustedes. Buenos días. A ustedes yo me dedico a hacer aquí
Buenos días.
la guitarrita. Esa es toda mi vida, mi trabajo. Como ven ustedes aquí, es la materia prima. Esto viene de Canadá o viene de España o de Alemania, lo que sea. El pino abeto, como es este, viene de Canadá, de Alemania. Pero aquí nosotros lo que ponemos es la parte de la decoración, todo hecho a mano, todo, como ven ustedes. Nace.
Okay, so some raw material comes from this pine tree, this pinos, there's some pine trees, so they have to import it because the pine from Europe or some places is very good for the wood sound, right? But normally, so I told you, we use also capuli. Capuli is a local fruit. It's a kind of berry or something. How do you call it? Yeah, it's a berry. Yeah. So this is a very good sound. Also, he used both materials, right?
Y continuando, como ven ustedes, como les digo, lo que hacemos aquí nace de una madera llamada pomamaki. La madera es blanca, como ven ustedes aquí, la madera es blanca. Esto le sacamos con un cepillo, le sacamos en verde. Una vez obtenido esto, le pintamos en todo color, como le ven aquí.
Do you need explanation about that, or you understood?
So he planes it with the planer, make it, and then he dyes it.
Yes, exactly. It's white wood, and then he makes that kind of, how you say, shavings, and then he dyes with different colors.
What does he use for dyeing?
¿Qué utiliza para darle color, para teñir?
Analinas, un químico.
Chemics, analinas.
Ah.
Before, years back, they were used to do with different kind of plants, like for instance the ataco that we had today in the morning in more drink. They were used to use it to make it kind of a purple lila color, and different kind, like the avocado. They were used to use it for a green, but now it's just chemics.
Ya les indico que pasamos virusa por virusa la colita y le prensamos dependiendo del diseño que queramos hacer. Tuve que darme tiempo de hacer eso ahí.
So they use this one and they glue together, no? You see, they press and they make the.
Then they can make that pattern
Yeah.
anyway.
See, they have to glue all of this. The white glue, this one.
Como ven eso, le pasamos una por una y queda así.
Oh, I see.
Oh, nice.
Okay, you can pass through the yes.
How long does it need to stay in the press to bind?
¿Qué tiempo tiene que estar en la prensa?
Ya está toda la noche, ahorita ya está.
Just maybe one night,
Oh.
4 hours or something, you know, because the glue is dry very quickly.
And where is this going to end up? In the
You will
guitar?
see. Yeah,
Look
in
at
the
a
guitar.
very slight slice of it.
Can you show me, ¿me puedes pasar perdón esto? Lo que está teniendo la guitarra. No, please, exactly. Yeah. So basically what the woman is showing us what is one line to do that with the shavings is to be able to do the decoration in the guitar. In here and here. So the first part is to do the shavings, glue it, and then leave it all night in the press to have that that finish, and then he's going to the next process.
Todo a pulso. ¿Ves? Ya está tirado, con el tirando, sale más o menos así como esto. Y luego le picamos en madera diagonal. Este poco medio más fácil, más rápido. Pero lo que está aquí, como ven ustedes, es poco más complicado. Que ya les indico las piezas que tengo ya listas ahí.
Okay, so this is the original, right? And they cut in layers, and he chop up. They make very small pieces, no?
Very small pieces.
You
So
see?
like a mosaic.
Yeah, you see the pieces?
Don Homero, tal vez les pueden sacar unos poquitos de la caja para que vean el tamaño. Sácale de la caja.
Así sí.
Solo unos poquitos. Una caja.
¿Le echo la mano o así no?
Ah,
Let me see what's over there.
Allá.
You can
Small pieces with different colors, like you are going to see here.
Don't spill the matchbox because that's a week's worth of work.
Lo que están viendo ahí son cajitas que tengo de numeradas de 1 a 6 que no podemos perdernos para que nos salga la figurita.
So he put in each box numbers from 1 to 6. Because to be able to do the mosaic, he will need to know which number to use in which position to have it perfectly nicely on a pattern. Exactly.
Yeah, but to make the unions, everything they have to carve. They can make like a small canal, and they fill with those little pieces, right?
Que está a los lados hacia acompañar el poco medio más rápido, más fácil, por lo que solamente le ponemos en otra posición a las piecitas que le llamamos, nosotros le llamamos piecitas, le ponemos en otra manera y nada más. Solo viendo que nos queda igual que todo. Ahora, eso está aquí.
And when you join the pieces, then you start to make the forms.
For my YouTube.
Aquí le cavamos una profundidad más o menos 1,5 líneas para enterrarle y luego pulirle como le ven aquí. Todo
He
es
has to carve the wood.
What he shaved at that.
Yeah. Are unique, no? Each design
It does,
is unique,
doesn't
no?
it?
Different, no? Y para hacer sí,
And the general key is peanut.
pino,
In the lago.
el costado que tiene.
Este es cedro, este es aliso, son maderas locales de aquí de la zona.
There's something interesting about the people, the makers of guitars, because sometimes they go to the very old constructions, when they demolish, they collect the wood of these houses, especially the capuli, because the capuli was one of the unique trees on the highlands, big ones for building, for construction. And then they use the opportunity to get the raw material, no? Because very dry is very good to work, because you have to wait for dry the wood. It's a good option to have the wood. Yeah?
Como ya le tenemos esto terminado así, esto nos coge más o menos unas 10 horas así, pero teniendo listito ya todo esto.
10 horas, sí.
más o menos.
But having everything ready. 10 hours to do that apart from the whole process to get the small pieces. It's not counting the time.
Y ahí venimos a la parte técnica que le llamamos, a la parte que nosotros llamamos abanico, que muchos le llaman la barra de resonancia. Son los que está aquí, todo esto, son para que adentro nos dé más sonido, más claro el sonido.
So is that for support and to enhance the sound? It's just tunes it
For the sound.
You know maybe something about instruments, you know very well. No?
I'm surprised. Mostly they use like spruce.
Santiago.
Spruce curling in Europe, but in pine, I never heard really pine for tops.
Really? Oh.
I've heard it done for Soledad for top.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, technically I don't know how it works, but it is for to make different sounds or for to make the acoustic.
It's called fan basically.
Yeah.
Ya como esto ya tenemos listo, entonces venimos a la parte del pato. Este es el capulí, como le ven. El capulí, como le ven ahí esto ustedes, todo está así plano. Pero esto lo hacemos, le damos forma nosotros, ya así en madera mismo, como le ven. ¿Para qué es este poco? Pero más que nos ayuda para los bajos, que le llaman. Y luego le pegamos ahí, que nos da una parte ovalada, una vez pegado. Tiene una, dos, tres. Debe tener mucho, que la parte de arriba, ya que están en siete.
Just for to support the back part of the guitar, also for to give a good sound with the back part. So everything works together.
Ya como ven esto, entonces ya le unimos. Bien, por el momento no tengo unido. Están aquí los brazos, este brazo con la guitarra económica. Así, ustedes sin refuerzo. Y a la mayoría del brazo, para que nos quede, lo hacemos así. ¿Para qué? Para manera más resistente y como decoración, como ven ustedes. Todo, no es solo al frente, no es solo aquí, sino es todo una cosa pasada. Como le ven ustedes, está trenzado y todo bien hecho.
So this one is for the expensive guitars, this decoration, and the other is for the children, no?
Este es para una guitarra de chon.
Also they use this kind of wood, I don't know if you know this one, here the black wood. It's chonta, it's a kind of palm. It's very, very, very strong, it's like wood.
It's a black palm.
Black palm, yeah. You grow it normally in the jungle, no?
Una vez obtenido todo esto, ya venimos a la parte de unir esto. Aquí le sacamos, hablemos este es de la mitad que aquí nos trabaja bastante. Más o menos le cogemos y le señalamos aquí que salga todo perfecto. Y le sacamos aquí un detalle. Esto aquí le cortamos para que entre esto. Que entre esto justo ahí. Que tire ahí. Más o menos, solo con la indicar.
So it's a very modern tool to measure.
Ya tenemos todo esto, le ponemos esto, entonces venimos. Y a todo esto venimos aparte de los aros. Que la tenemos aquí. Esto ya le prensamos como digo, esto es para una guitarra económica. Y estos son en capulí, poco medio más, como ven, más decorado. Esta nogal, como más que nogal, que adentro ya vemos de guitarristas que están así. Este es nogal, está como más que nogal y como más.
Nogal, you know the nogal?
Nogal kind.
It's a kind of walnuts that the local one here. Nogal. It's also really good.
And the pumamaki is another kind of wood. And ¿qué otro? ¿Cuál otro dijo? Nogal, pumamaki
y nogal.
Y nogal.
Aquí está. Por eso aquí está pumamaki.
Pumamaki, nogal
y pumamaki.
and pumamaki.
Y ahorita le ponemos nogal, pumamaki y nogal. Así como está la referencia aquí. Nogal, pumamaki y nogal. Maderas nativas de aquí. Una vez
There's 24 kinds of wood, is that? Is that what you just said?
No.
No.
Oh.
No. No, what I'm saying is two kinds of wood. This one, Nomaki and Nogal. That the names that he's saying are kinds of wood.
Okay.
Una vez obtenido todo esto, hecho la unión de todo esto, le cogemos, por decir algo, como le ven aquí, y ahí está medido, trazado, una medida de aquí a acá, otra medida que viene de aquí a acá, que está por dentro, y la de acá que está por fuera. Esto le mojamos un poquito con agua, y con la barreta caliente le viramos, le podemos hacer.
Claro, sí, podemos. Ajá.
Esa parte de...
Esto es la parte de los aros. Yo voy a traer la barreta caliente ahorita.
So is he saying he has to steam the wood or to bend it with
Well, first he has different kind of measures inside and outside. It depends where it's going to go. And then he needs to put a little bit of water to make it a bit humid. And with the hot barretta, with a hot tool, he's going to give it the shape that he needs to do. So he's going to bend it, exactly. So he's going to bring the hot tool for us to see how he's going to bend the wood. Quite difficult to translate to him. So he talks very fast, and it was like, okay.
Doing a very good
The-
job with the hand gestures.
So very famous people have come here to buy these guitars. I don't know. Actually, we have a Argentinian band. Is Soda Stereo, Bumburi. I don't know if you know. Have you heard? So this is very famous here in South America. He came here to buy one guitar. So this is one of the famous persons.
Be careful because that
No,
is
really.
very hot.
Como ven esto, yo trabajo aquí, esto está caliente.
That is very hot.
Pongamos esto aquí al frente.
So normally in other companies, or actually big companies, they do one guitar maybe in 1 day or 2 days. You know, there's a difference. So
Para hacer por esta parte, no importa que sea más frío, necesito por esta parte, no importa que esté bien caliente para que no se nos vire más rápido. Esto sí nos coge un poquito de demora,
¿Cuántos son?
porque son con 3 turbaturas, más o menos unos 10 minutos.
He takes 10 minutes to get the form of the...
Because it has 3 different curves. So he said like a 10 minutes.
Como ven esto que está bien caliente, esto le quema.
And it stayed that way.
Pero no es mucho. Cuanta más fuerte, eso le quema más a la madera. Hagamos esto un poco medio más.
If you want to see what he's doing now is what you can see in that guitar. You see the shape on the side, on the left side, the right side. So he's going to do the one with the tree.
What does he do with most of his guitars? Are they sold to stores in Quito or?
Actually, some people come to buy directly here because this town is considered like one of the very well-known towns about guitar, because I told you 20 years ago it's very famous as town for guitar. ¿Y también, oiga, manda algunas tiendas usted o vienen personalmente?
Ahora ya no, personalmente acá.
Sí.
Lo que envío es así.
Like people that know this town comes directly to buy. And this family is one of the pioneers of to make the Uyawari, so it was one of the main families to make this.
The most famous guitar maker.
Sí.
Or they might want to come and try out each one for the sound, I guess. They probably all sound a little different.
Also, I come here with people with Americans especially for to buy the guitars.
Miren, por este viene de cuatro. Dándole parejo. Este es un poco más rápido.
Sí, there's all the time, yeah. Sí, yeah.
Yeah, just experience, but I would be measuring, okay, it have to be bent this point. And,
Well, he did say that he has 3 points of measure. That he has just a line. But he actually, I mean, he has lines, but he should do it, you know. I think he actually said that to explain that he needs to do it.
so do you think there are lines on the board? On the back?
Yeah,
On the
on the
back?
board,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, so that's giving him guidance.